Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. So, a bit late. Honestly, it took me 12 hours to download this, and then didn't work with DX Story, so gave me some serious problems just simply getting this game to run proper. I almost thought I had the crazy crash problems that everybody else is having, but no. I sort of got lucky, sort of got unlucky. Kind of depends on your perspective on things. Let's just go. Who cares about me talking about this sort of thing? So we could do story mode, Trials of War. Interesting, it's an open-ended challenge. Or you can get skins as part of the game. Currently, I've got Talon and the Dark Ranger. And considering I pre-ordered this and have earned the Dark Ranger skin, let's run around in Dark Ranger. It does look a little bit nicer. So, next up, story mode.
In the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie. It was here, on the slopes of Mount Doom, that the Dark Lord Sauron was defeated by the last alliance of men and elves. It is here that for 2,500 years the Rangers of Gondor stood watch, guarding against a nameless threat they had all but forgotten. And while the strength of Gondor faded, the power of Sauron grew in darkness. He has returned to Mordor. Shadow, flame have fallen on the Black Gate, and no mortal man can stand in its path.
That is a perfect swing for killing chicken. Wouldn't want to hurt you. It'll take a lot more than that. Dear Hyle, the mighty chicken killer. Come on. Come on. Show your father what you have, huh?
Looks like it's combat tutorial time right off the bat. Well, that's nice. Oops. Now here's the question. Can I, well, it's not that I can fill. Can I counter things behind me? Yes, I can. Ooh, that's convenient. Well,
Easy, son. You're not a soldier yet. I'll have your gun. I'm all right.
My blade shall rest in your throat.
Dear Hyle, remember your training.
Taste my use your shield.
I feel like commentating here, but at the same time, these people like talking, especially so early on in the process. I like this though.
Stand fast, dear Hyle.
Ready to die?
So, overall, right off the bat, I'm getting a definite Batman feel to this game, which is nice. I mean, I guess mostly it's supposed to be Assassin's Creed-y, but I'm okay with that. Performance is pretty good. I'm a little bit impressed, actually. I was expecting this to have a little bit more issues on my machine. A little bit old. That said, seems to be working fine.
Orcs are much stronger than any we've ever seen. Not orcs, they're lyrics. Far worse. There's too many. Be right behind you. Go. Am I dead?
You are banished from death.
Let's take a quick look at him. He walks really awkwardly towards the camera, but trying to get a good look at him because I'm using some of this as reference for the thumbnail I'm making because it's nice. Ooh, sweet. Well in stealth. Stealth kiss.
Happy anniversary, my love.
Alien, this is beautiful. Where did you find it?
I still have a few friends left in Gondor.
Did you talk to my father?
Yes, I did. And nothing has changed. He's still very stubborn.
I say we go anyway.
Dear, I will not come willingly.
There must be a better life than this.
Not now. But soon.
I'm just so tired of hiding here, Talion.
We must hide now, or we are both dead. Come on.
We should have left when we had the chance.
Don't move. I'll clear a path. I'm outnumbered. Stealth is my only advantage.
I'm a little bit concerned about how the stealth is going to work in this game. Me and stealth do not get along famously. Luckily, this section seems pretty set up for me to do it successfully, without any issue. Oh, he did not survive.
Put the sword down, Ranger. The Black Hand wants him alive. Take her. He will live.
I'm right here, son. I'm right here.
We'll be together, my love. Soon. Forever.
Come back to me, Elf Lord.
What is this place?
See for yourself. Now, do you believe me, Ranger?
What has happened to me?
You are banished from death. Cast adrift between the worlds of light and dark. Curse binds us together within the walls of Mordor.
If what you say is true, then how do we break this curse?
We find the one who cast it on us. The Black Hand of Sauron. This looks familiar.
Okay, so unlocking Forge Towers unlocks the Wraith's memories. So the Wraith, I guess, must be the, elf Wraith that's possessing Talion. So this unlocks new missions, collectible locations on the map, and Mirian. Don't know who Mirian is. Okay, so, guess tally-ho, I guess. Where does this bring us? I don't even know. Oh.
So, we missed one of you at Narcos, eh? An easy mistake to fix.
He's got a nice face. So I got a bow. How do I do? Left trigger range mode. So I can charge my shot. Oh, well, that requires a little bit more charging than I was expecting, and I totally missed. Yep, well, Okay, so I guess you have a limited amount of time to... You have a limited amount of time that you can do the slow-mo range move stuff, but I like that. I also like the fact that the counterattack system is pretty intuitive. And by intuitive, I mean just flat out simple. Well, he's dead. Okay, so... Well...
Go back to him. What do you know of the Black Hand of Sauron?
He is a fiend. Made of thin air.
What more?
A slave I had. Swears he fought him. I sold him for a keg of grog to Gimu the slaver.
Oh, interesting. So these are the captains of Sauron's army. They appear as shadows because you don't yet know their identity. By interrogating enemies, you can uncover valuable information about these captains. Press A to learn the identity of this captain. So we have Gimub the Slaver. And... Alright, so he's a veteran captain, power 4. I don't know what power rating is. I assume we'll figure that out as we go, because it's the rewards for beating him. Unlock runes and increasing our own power and ability tiers. It's good to know. And also the locations. Oh, so we've got this big old world map that we can work around with. Because that makes a lot of sense. So, A to continue, A to mark target. We're going after this guy.
If one can trust an orc.
Trust has nothing to do with it. His thoughts cannot lie.
Okay, gold icons advance the story. Red, power struggles where orcs compete for status, and we get power and ability tiers. White icons represent side missions and collectibles, and you can get use those to upgrade your abilities through Mirian, apparently. So we have two available missions. The Slaver, which save the humans trapped within Mordor and find the Black Captains, or the Spirit of Mordor, learn about Uruk's society and take down Sauron's army from within. Cool. Oh, and they're nicely marked on the map, too. It's pretty nice.
The world has changed. Nothing makes sense.
Nothing has changed. This is how it will be. The future and the past are linked in darkness.
I don't understand why I'm here.
And I can't remember. Let's go find the slaver. His mind may provide answers.
So first and foremost, this game does have fairly slow movement, as far as I can tell, which is a little bit on the unfortunate side of things. What's this? I'm not... Oh. I see, just more herbs. Oh. There's a dude down here. A couple of dudes down here. Seems like, seems like people were supposed to fight. Oh, I see. Well, I guess we're just going straight into combat. Whatever. No big deal. Let's murder him. And tutorial awareness. So the awareness... Oh, okay. So yellow means they're looking for you. Red means they found you. So I'm going to have to work on sneaking a fair amount. Let's see if I can kill this guy before he shows up. I think I killed him. I did a death strike on the previous one and it didn't work. Let's see if I can stun him or something. There we go. So if I press B, I go into a flurry, which is potentially really useful against the guys that block a lot. So for example, him. And unfortunately, he's got a lot of little dudes coming after us, which makes it a little bit more complicated. Ideally, you don't have to finish them off. Ow. Okay. I want to finish this guy off. Nope. Okay, no finishing off anybody. Wait, am I just flat out dead? Oh, okay. So I guess I have to last chance ooh. Ow. Okay, so don't focus on murdering these guys. It just doesn't work. So geez, these are a lot of dudes right off the bat. So I may have gotten in way over my head. Hopefully, okay, I did in fact kill him without having to do a execution style thing. And I'm hoping that it actually gets a little bit easier to kill a lot of these guys without executions, because otherwise we are going to have some serious issues along the way. Because these are a lot of little dudes, and I don't really have an easy way of killing them all. Well, let's just go with these little things. Okay, so I am dealing a fair amount of damage to him when I do those, but I think he gets it back if I don't keep hammering him. Yep, he already got it back. Ow. Ow, what? Oh, well, now we're not flat out dead. Nope. Now we're dead. So that's what happens when you die.
Nighty night, maggot. I'm off to get promoted.
Huh. Well, I mismanaged things terribly. Well, that's interesting. That things can get harder if you die to them. Oh, and he killed some other captain and takes over. That's really cool. that's really interesting. So, because I failed at even fighting those guys, I've kind of screwed myself. So let's mark Scoth, because we want vengeance. He's all the way over there. Well, as far as I can tell, he's the lowest on the power level. Let's see. No, he's 5. So what we actually want to do is go back before Gimub and not fail this time. So let's go back and not screw things up this time.
Towers of silver.
They are lights to guide us in the land of shadow, where all other lights may fail. Pale reflections of the light of the 2 trees, and memories of a lost kingdom.
So first and foremost, apparently you can't take fall damage, or at least not as far as I can tell, which is convenient. Also, I hate rain. Rain in games is always just like, oh, hey, your frame rate, have fun with it. So I go from, you know, nice 60 frames a second to 45. Oh, not the end of the world. Not like, well, actually it kind of chunks down every once in a while. I guess as we come along things. Let's take it slow and actually go for smaller groups of orcs. What's up, dudes? I'm just going to be fighting enemies kind of right off the bat early on, because I'd very much like to get a hang of the combat system before I fight, you know, harder orcs, like I did earlier, because that was pretty freaking embarrassing. See if I can just drain this guy's soul? Is that a thing?
Watch out! Look out! He's here! He's here!
Oh, it's this guy again. Well. Wait, can I... Okay, he had the stun thing just for a second. And I was kind of hoping that I could, you know, do the crazy stuff. Nope, guess not. Guess... Okay, so we've already gone into battle mode against large groups of orcs, and unfortunately... Okay, unfortunately I'm not entirely in tune with how everything works with the combat. Wow. But I pressed Y. So I'm already not very in tune with how everything works here. And it's obvious that a lot of orcs have a sizable amount of health, which is going to be a serious problem for us, because as it stands, I'd very much like to be able to kill things, and it takes quite a lot of effort. Of course, you know, my fault for not taking the stealthy approach here. But if we can whittle all of these guys down, we'll be alright. And note to self, these orcs do not give a damn about if you are doing a power combo against their leader. It will come up and hit you from behind. Oh, I just did a thing. At least, you know, once you get kind of the... Oh, jeez, he's doing horn stuff. I don't like it when they do horn stuff. And unfortunately, counterattacking these guys is worthless. Well, at least I've managed to finish off... I've managed to finish off a fair amount of his dudes, and pretty soon I'll be able to focus on him. Unfortunately, it looks like he's summoning allies. So, we've got to worry about that, but mostly we need to make sure that nobody hits us from behind. That represents a substantial amount of damage, and I do not appreciate taking damage. Oh, got hit there. Did not actually have the counterattack option. Come on. Like, I'm killing them slowly. It's just a matter of getting through them all, because I don't think I can do execution moves as it stands. Oh, okay. Oh, so that's a dodge roll. Good to know. Yeah, unfortunately you can't use a counterattack of harming these guys. It takes a fair amount of effort. Let's see if I can stun him. Unfortunately, not all of the moves seem to be working right now. Man, they really just drop you into this game. Oh, okay, so you can do a nice... Ow. Oop. Are we already into the... Okay, we're already into the... Wow, we have no health. Yeah, we're already into the last... In the last counter type thing. Oh, he's got a ranged move. So, you know what? Can I sprint? Nope. How do I run from combat? Yeah, they chuck axes at me.
Shouldn't have bothered getting back up.
God damn it.
I'm just gonna put you down again.
I leave my little thing, and we already run into this dude. Well, see if I can... Let's see if I can just focus on this guy, because if I can take out Scoth, then we're in a good position. Okay, Scoth is down. Okay, so that actually makes it a little bit easier.
Death is your only rest.
Okay, so I got some power. Unfortunately, the camera and everything else is screwing with me. And he came in for a crazy charge attack, and I have no idea what's going on here. So he's doing some kind of crazy power move that's not appreciated. That's fire. Oh geez, this is all sorts of enemies. Can I just leave? Can I run away from these guys? Because you can't sprint away. Oh, you can sprint away. I've just been tapping it instead. So I'm going to quickly GTFO. Because I don't see any orcs. Let's see if I can go into stealth mode. Oh, hey, we've already got our health back. Okay, so we've got him, we've got his troop of orcs, but we've got our health back now that I've gotten out of combat. So, geez, that's quite the horde. So if I hang out over here, huh? I guess I'll just sneak around this direction. 'Cause I guess geez, their idle animations are kind of laughable in this case. Okay, so we're a little bit overpowered at this point. I think it's best that we actually head for that story mission and learn how to do things proper. Uh-oh. Is he chasing me? Has he figured out where I am? I honestly can't tell. Well, let's just go this direction anyway. Maybe he has, maybe he hasn't, but it's a lot easier if we don't have, 50 orcs following us when we have absolutely no abilities to do anything. Oh, let's quickly recover health. I don't think doing this in combat is a very viable thing, but does get net us some experience, and I think leveling up is going to be valuable over the course of this game. Well, I mean, it definitely is, but it's a matter of... Okay, start mission. An Uruk slaver holds a captive with information on the Black Captains. Oh, holds a captive, not a captain. Hunt down the slaver, rescue the captive, and find out what he knows. Okay, but even though our first episode has largely been marked by me running around and getting my butt kicked, I will actually do this on the next episode of Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. So I will see you guys then, and as always, thanks for watching. I know it's a bit of a cliffhanger, but I like to cut these up.